All right, so now what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be working on our sparring, our block punch. So we're getting a ready stance. I've got my right leg in front. See, Laura has her left leg in front. First thing I wanna make sure is that my belly button hand is here near my chest. It doesn't actually have to be at my belly button, but it's here, it's up and it's ready. Next thing is the L position hand. I want it up and in front of me this way. One little key that you can remember when you do your L position is I want it to be not an acute angle where my arm is kind of bent. I want it out here in front, like at 90 or even a little bit forward. So we have our ready stance, hands are up. Now, we've worked on this punch, so we're gonna step off the line and punch. We're always gonna counter with that same punch, but now we're gonna add in the block. So first block is gonna be an upward block. So what happens is, someone's trying to strike at my head, I'm going to bring my hand up, it passes in front of my face, I lift up, I step off that line, punch, and back. So we're gonna go once slow and once fast. Ready, go, slow, and fast. Here, now, we're gonna demonstrate what that looks like with sparring. So see Laura's in a ready stance. Perfect. I'm gonna be in my ready stance. So if I hit her in the head, if I try to hit with a hammer fist, she can go upward block punch. But the main thing we're gonna do in sparring that we're gonna block is a back knuckle. So if I'm here and I throw this back knuckle aiming at her face, she's going to throw upward block punch, just like that. One more time. Excellent. Now, the second half of this is, if we block high, we also have to know how to block low. So let's get back in that ready stance. And what's gonna happen with this downward block is I'm going to use the palm of my hand. I'm going to wipe down. I wanna push my hand past my rear end. Once I've done that, I can step out and throw that counter punch. So we're gonna go once slow, once fast. So we're going downward block punch now. Ready, go, slow, boom, and fast. Here we go. Now, this downward block can block many things as well. So Laura's gonna be in a race stance. So she can block a front kick, downward block, punch. She can block a side kick, downward block, punch. She can block a punch, boom. So we're gonna add that in there, and now we're gonna do an upward block or a downward block. So she's gonna be bouncing. If I strike high, she goes upward block punch. If I strike low, downward block punch. Ready, let's see which is next. Ready, you know which one's after that. Just like that. That is our upward block and downward block punch for sparring. All right, now we'll be working on our defense against a push. So this is somebody coming up and shoving you. So what's gonna happen is, first thing we're gonna do, number one for us, signals to our partner that they attack. So we go 1, 2, left hand is high, closed fist, right hand is low, closed fist. As I step back, this is my left leg steps back. I'm going to be hitting left hand down on one arm, right hand up on the other arm, but as I hit up and down, I'm also going to make them go outward. Now, with this top hand, I'm going to hammer fist to the temple, hammer fist high, hammer fist low to the groin. Now, my left hand is loaded up. I'm gonna step off that line, elbow to the face. I'm going to grab either the shoulders or behind the person's head. For now, I'm just gonna grab shoulders. See, Laura's grabbing behind the head. We're gonna throw our left knee, 1. As we put it back, we're going to push either with our forearms or our palms. Push and ready stance. So I'm gonna go through once without the long description. Ready, push, defense. 1, 2, 3. Hammer high, hammer low, elbow to the face, grab, knee, push, ready stance. So we're gonna have Sifu Laura and me, we're both gonna do it. So she'll slap first, and I'm gonna go into push. Boom. Good. So what I'm gonna do is a little bit different. Instead of grabbing your shoulders, I'm gonna grab the back of her head. I'm gonna do both versions. So it'll look something like this. Left hand is high, right hand is low. Hit those arms off. Top hand, hammer to the temple, hammer to the groin. Step off that line, elbow to the face. Now for this first one, I'm gonna do more of the easy one. I'm gonna grab the shoulders here so I can push or pull. I'm gonna pull her into my knee, boom, hard left knee. Now from here, I'm gonna use the palms of my hands to push those shoulders, push her away, ready stance. Version number 2, I'm gonna do a little bit of a different grab and pull. So, here, hammer high, hammer low, left elbow. Instead of grabbing here, I'm gonna grab behind the crown of the head, because if I have her head down, try to look up, ma'am, it's really hard. I'm a lot stronger. I'm gonna throw that knee, boom. Now, I'm gonna push with my forearms because they're already there. Push off, ready stance. That is your defense against the push.